Looking at all the new chat customizations that we've enabled in your Botsheets account. It's really going to help get your chatbots on brand more than ever before. And before we look at all the different color combinations that you can add for, branding, let's look at some other useful tools that we've added that really help you engage an audience and be in compliance with GDPR. So by default, we'll display chat by Botsheets in the footer. You can disable that if you're on a Botsheets plan that allows you to remove that. So it's fully white labeled for your brand. And then we have message bubbles, which we added, and these are great because it's a call to action for a user. Instead of the chatbot just passively sitting here and waiting for a user to click it, you can be more proactive, and these floating bubbles will attempt to engage a user in a conversation. And it'll display your greeting message, and if you've enabled a leading question, it will display that as well. And you can't preview that here. You don't see them. But if your chatbot is already live and you just enable message bubbles, you'll see it. And you'll have to click save at the bottom. If you're still testing or you're just playing around, you can just go to share bot, grab some widget code that you can just drop into HTML like I've done here. And then if I reload the screen, you can see this is what it looks like. And it's responsive, so it works on mobile as well. And a user visits your website, you can reach out and engage them, and they can they can click this, and it'll trigger the chat window. And if they don't want these messages or they find them annoying, they can click X and they will disappear. So let's look at this next feature we've added, which is the privacy pop-up. And the privacy pop-up is for GDPR compliance. It allows you to get the user's consent to collect and store data before they start chatting with you. Of course, this is optional. You can enable it or disable it. When it's enabled, you can actually customize that message. So you can see, welcome to our AI chatbots. And by engaging in conversation, you consent to monitoring, recording, and storage of chats. So you can write this in any language you want, and you can even include your own links using Markdown. So Markdown looks like this. It basically has the text for the link in square brackets, immediately followed by the link or the URL in round brackets. So here you can see there's a link to our privacy policy and our terms of service, and you would just put your own links. But let's see what that looks like for the user. Comes to your website. Let's reload the page. They see these chat bubbles. Oh, let's chat. Oh, wait. I need to provide consent. Oh, okay. You mean I can't start chatting? Nope. I actually have to accept the terms. And once I do that, then I can start chatting. And you can see these are what the links look like. And if I click that, it'll target another browser window. So let's accept the terms, and now we can just start chatting. We've got consent from the user. So again, this is an optional feature, but it's a good feature because you are going to be collecting data from the user. Now let's look at the input placeholder message. So input your text. You can see here, this is the call to action in this field. I can change that to type your message here. Actually, that's the default. So this is what's going to get displayed. And you can preview that. But this is useful if you're engaging an audience that speaks a language other than English. You can not only have a chatbot header that is in a different language other than English, but the call to action can be in a different language other than English. And the user is going to type in that language, and then the chatbot is going to respond in that language. So it's a fully localized conversational experience, right down to the message that the user is told to engage with you. Now let's look at some color combinations, and you can see here the chat header is white. Maybe I want that to be blue. So I can preview these here, and you can see that the text automatically adjusts depending on the color. So here it's like a darker blue. The text is white. If I go with this light blue, the text is black. And if I want a custom color code, you can add that too. So we provide these as one-click color options that have been tested and proven to engage. But every brand has their own color palette, and if you need you can get really custom just by clicking this link here and use our color picker. So you just click this, and you can adjust the slider there or here, and let's say you want it to be this lovely purple, and then you're going to get a copy hex code. There's the code. Let's just copy that to our clipboard, and then we can put that value in here. Now it's that's our color code. So each of these have a link to get a custom value, or you can just use ours. And this is helpful if you really want to get colorful. You can, if you want to change the background color. Now it's this lovely light blue, or you can go orange if you really want. It's quite the color scheme we have, and you can also change the chat bubbles. So maybe the user's message bubble is yellow, and the bot's message bubble is going to be yellow. Yeah, the bot message is going to be pink. So that's quite colorful, almost retro. But this allows you to get a dark theme happening. If your chatbot is if your website is has a lot of dark colors, you might want let's use 0 as the code for black. So I'll just copy that, and I want the background to be black as well. And suddenly that starts to look a little bit better, right? And maybe I want the icon to be black, no problem. And then I want the user's message bubble to be blue, and the bot is going to be red. Or actually, let's go with a dark gray. There. And then I just click Save Settings, and you can test it out. So this is what it looked like before, and it updates in real time. So there's our call to action bubbles. We've already accepted the privacy policy. That's stored in the browser, so they won't see that again. And now we have, there's nothing in the background here of my test page, but you can imagine a website that has, black background, a lot of dark colors. Your chat experience is now much more integrated in terms of a brand. The look and feel feels like it's part of the website. So let us know what you think about all these new chat customizations that we've added in the comments, and other customizations that you'd like to see. You can apply any of these to our lead generation bots as well as our data analysis bots. You would just go to bot settings, go to branding, and there you go. Thanks for watching.